All, this is Dr. Mobeen Sayed from drbeen.com. Welcome to one more show. Today, I wanted to once again talk in two separate structures. One, first, let's talk about ivermectin, which doctors are prescribing, what are people's experiences with them today, till today. And then we can break and we can have a chit chat as well. I know this was an open forum day, but I thought we should double down on ivermectin as well. So let's start. So I'm going to share my screen. So this is drbeen.com. Let me read through. So this is the ivermectin man. And if I go from here, today's discussion, first part, more about ivermectin. So let's have that discussion. I wanted to share these resources, and these are in the description of the video as well. Wanted to make sure that we are also clear that I do not have any affiliation, any financial affiliation or any other interest. This is all really with the intent to see if we can help each other, and that is all. So please make sure that you discuss with your doctor. You make sure that you discuss with the doctors here to see what is right for you. I want to describe a little bit more about the text to MD first, then the others as well. I actually spoke with the doctor from text to MD. He had reached out. So his name is Dr. Antonatos, and I would discuss that in a second. Then I wanted to read a couple of notes as well. So this is a cool bean, and he sent a note. I am currently watching your videos on testicular damage and ivermectin COVID. I haven't had COVID, but my parents and grandparents did, and I took care of them. Therefore, I took ivermectin as prophylaxis. And please keep this anonymous, but it's been a month, and I feel like ivermectin killed my libido and testosterone. I'm only 28 and married. I have been fasting and taking natural supplements, and I'm definitely recovering, but I can certainly attest to ivermectin affecting the testis somehow. I had never had a problem with any of that and had an extremely healthy sex life and insane libido. I eat a plant-based diet for the past 4 years, and that had increased and doubled my testosterone per my blood work. Then there is one more cool bean who sent this note from Israel, and he or she, they asked me to keep them anonymous. I have been following your wonderful work since last year. I started watching your last video and wanted to let you know that since the vaccine rolling out in Israel, there have been lots of deaths, Bell's palsy, severe neurological damages that have not been published in the MSM. Actually, the number of admissions to hospital have risen, and young people are suffering from problems in their heart. We are being forced to take the vaccine by sanctions and by unlawful violations of our rights. So once again, not knowing both of those cool beans, that these are actual situations or they just somebody sent a message. I have no way of confirming that, but these were interesting. So with this, let's continue with our discussion. I wanted to share with the cool beans, first of all, this one. So I have been speaking with a few doctors about ivermectin, and many times what is happening is, for example, there are sites where they say that, hey, we can help with the prophylaxis. And when the patients who heard about them from here or from somewhere else, they reached out to them, then it turns out that somehow they are not eligible. Either they are not practicing in that state, or they don't feel that they can administer prophylaxis, ivermectin, or other such issues. So here is one site. This is text to MD. This phone number over here, you can call or text on this number, and they are 24-hour service. They would reach back and they would say that we would reach out to you. The doctor behind this service and the group is Dr. Antonatos, and he said that his fee, normal fee, is about $55 for non-established patients, and he does practice, I think, in 26 states now. So check him out. I have requested a couple of folks to reach out to him and see if they can get their prescription. So this is one. Then I think we are all aware of this one, existence.com. He used to, or she, whoever they are, they used to put their link under my videos notes very often. So they have a decent library over here of the doctors who have been prescribing ivermectin. I think I'm going to try to reach out to Dr. Daryl DiMello. He's in India, and I'm going to see what his experience has been. I've heard that he has treated now thousands of patients with success. Then Argentina, Australia, Bangladesh, Belize, and if you keep going, this is a good list here. This list includes, and we are trying to see if we can have Dr. Eli Schwartz with us. This list includes USA as well. So again, the link is in the description. Then there is the complete guide to health.com, and they also have, if you see here, if you know of a doctor that utilizes ivermectin in their treatment, they would like to know them and list them here. Similarly, they have a list down here where text my free doctor. So if you see, this is myfreedoctor.com. And then there is a text, you can text them, and here is their information. So if you continue on this page, there are a number of doctors who can offer help with COVID. Then this is the text my free doctor, and then finally and importantly, flccc.net. So we talked with Dr. Corey yesterday. Dr. Corey's talk, as bad as it became in the beginning with the echo, and in the future we'll wear headphones, it has taken off. I think there are about 19,000 views by now. From some channels' point of view, it is less number, but from our point of view, it is a large number. Usually we have 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views in 24 hours. For his talk, we have about 19 or 20,000 views. So it was funny that we were talking via the email, and we were saying to Dr. Paul Marik that, hey, Dr. Corey got more views, and Dr. Paul Marik was giving him some nicknames with beans that Dr. Corey was not liking. So this is FLCCC's page. And if you see here, they have a couple of things. Again, this is in the description. One, over here, they say that if you are talking with your doctor and hoping that they can give you a prophylaxis or treatment, then this is the data and information that may be useful for the doctor to have. And then they have this list of doctors who are part of the FLCCC's group now that is convinced to say, yes, we can give prophylaxis or we can give management with ivermectin. So if you see here, Dr. Ali Tech Ek, and here this is important all over the US. Some doctors, they have not asked for licensing all over the US, so they have lesser number of states. For example, here, Dr. Jim Meehan, 17 states. Dr. Richard, all over the US. Dr. Sayed Heather, 32 US states. Jennifer, all over the US. Ken, all over the US. My free doctor, which we just saw, all over the US. Text to MD, Dr. Antonatos. Today when I spoke with him, he said, I just got, I believe, Oklahoma or one more state. So he said now it is 26 and he's working on the others. So this is a list as well for doctors. I feel that my own experience in talking, this text to MD was the most successful experience for me, successful in the terms of reaching out and being able to discuss with them and still be able to get some positive response compared to others. Many of the doctors, that the phones that just went to the office number saying, hey, our office is closed and leave us a message. So I wanted to make sure that we can look at this. So why not we do this now? We can continue in two ways. One, we can actually stop it here. So this becomes a short and sweet video that we can share with others who are trying to find doctors or know how to find doctors, and then we can do our open forum or chit chat. What do you think? So let's do this. I'm going to hang up so that it stays very small and you can share it. And then I'm going to come back and we'll chat.